Hey guys, welcome to Bookmas Day 11. It is the second to last day of Bookmas. Oh my gosh, it's the second to last day of Bookmas, guys. Can you believe it? I can't believe it. That's crazy. I cannot believe how fast this has gone by. We're only on day 11. It's only been 11 days. Tomorrow's gonna be the last day of Bookmas. So sad, but that is not today's video. Today's video is exciting because we are gonna be doing a reading vlog where I'm trying to get through the last of the books I'm currently in the middle of before the end of the year. These are the last books I'm probably gonna read of the year, and I am so excited because I have so many books I'm ready to talk about, that I'm ready to read, that just, y'all, I am so happy to be done with school so I can finally just grind out some reading. All I have to do is go to work, and that's about it. So I do have two specific books that are on my radar, and then we are just gonna see what else I read throughout this week. Of course, we all know the first one. That is gonna be Iron Flame by Rebecca Yarros. I have not picked up this book since my last reading vlog that I did earlier in Bookmas. I'm still on like the same page 350 or something like that. I'm in the middle of the book and I'm ready to finish it. Guys, I need to finish this book. It's been way too long. I am on page 354. I said this so many times. This book is so hard to get through. I don't know what it is about it. I'm not having the best reading experience whenever it comes to it. Like whenever I actually sit down and read the book, I can get through it. I can get through it a lot. It's picking it up that I kind of dread. I don't know if that's just because like a mental thing of me or if it's the book itself. I haven't figured that out yet, but I do think it is the book itself because a lot of people have been feeling the same exact way. But nonetheless, we are going to be finishing this book before the end of the year. I'm finishing this book in this video. I'm going to finish it by tomorrow. I'm telling y'all right now, I am finishing it by tomorrow. So that is book number 1 that we are going to be trying to finish. Book number 2, you guys saw it in my end of the year book tag, Crescent City by Sarah J. Maas. I am gonna devour this book. I'm already devouring this book. I'm actually already 8 hours into the audiobook that I have, and I have 20 more hours to go. So a lot of this book will be audioed. This 800-page book intimidates me. It intimidates me to pick it up. It's also really heavy. So I've been loving the audiobook of this so incredibly much. I've been listening to it at work and whenever I go for a drive and all that kind of stuff. This is book number 2. I am going to finish this book by the end of the year. I'm going to try to finish it in this video as best as I can, but definitely by the end of the year this book will be done because I just want to get through Crescent City. I'm ready to get back into Sarah J. Maas everything. These are the 2 main books that I have for this video. Of course, I'm gonna get through these books. This one will be done by tomorrow. This one will just be audio, so I'm gonna end up picking up another book at some point once I'm finished with this, but we will see what that book is after, you know, I get through it and all that kind of stuff. I do have some books that are on my radar for this video, probably Queen of Shadows by Sarah J. Maas, maybe a Magnolia Parks book. I don't know, we'll see, but any book that I pick up in this video will be also finished in this video, or at least my very best guys, which I'm gonna give it my all. That's my best, and that's all we're here for. Yeah, we're gonna go ahead and get started into reading these books, trying to get through my TBR before the end of the year. So yeah, I also do have a holiday book in this video, which is Tessa Bailey's Wreck the Hall. This will be after I get through Iron Flame. Like, these books are very fantasy, so I know I'm gonna want like a cutesy little romance book in the middle of me reading these. So this will be a little bit later on, but this also is in this video. I didn't see it till I looked over at my bookshelf and I was like, oh yeah, let me grab that. But yeah, those are the books I have for this video. I hope that you guys are excited. I definitely am. This is also going to be all spoiler free, but yeah, I hope that you guys are excited, and let's just get into some reading. Oh my gosh. Okay. Hey guys, it is the next day. It's like 6 p.m. It's the next night, next evening. I look like awful. I just got out of the shower and like I washed my hair, so I'm ready to go to sleep, but we're not going to sleep yet. We're not sleeping until Fourth Wing is done. Let me give you guys a little recap on where I'm at with all my books. Specifically, Crescent City. Let's talk about this one first. I didn't really read any more of this one yesterday, but I I listened to a lot of it today. I was on page like 140 and now I'm on page 245 on chapter 23 of Crescent City. I listened to it a little bit more today as I was like cleaning my room and like going through all my clothes and all that kind of stuff. So that's where I'm at with Crescent City. Fourth Wing. Oh my goodness. I have actually made a pretty big dent in this book. I took off the dust jacket because I was reading it a little bit earlier. I was on page like what, 350 yesterday. I stopped around 370, 360, something like that. Now I am on page 404, chapter 43, and I'm getting this book done tonight. I am not going to sleep until this book is done. This book has 623 pages, I believe. So I have about 220 pages left of this book, and I'm gonna get it done tonight. That is the goal. I have been on this book since November 7th. It's been a while. It's been like almost an entire month since I've started this book, and I'm ready to finish it. Where I'm at with this book, I'm not gonna lie, I'm really confused because I keep on saying the same exact thing about this book. Like, it's just very confusing in the way that it is written. Like, the people in this book, I understand, but I also don't understand their connections. Like, I kind of understand who they are, but I don't fully understand, and maybe that's my own fault for not understanding, but it's really hard to follow is what I'm getting at. I don't know if that's a me problem or an author problem, but it's a problem nonetheless, and either way, I'm just kind of wanting to get this book done. I'm kind of upset with the way that this book is because Fourth Wing, that one, my reading experience for that book was amazing. I love that book. This one, Iron Flame, I feel like I'm dragging my feet through it, which I keep on saying, but it's just, which is the truth, but at the same time, I actually have gotten to a point in this book where I'm like, okay, I understand a lot more things now, and it's actually getting very, very, very interesting. So I am excited to continue reading this. I'm going to be finishing it tonight. As I said, I'm not going to sleep until I finish it, and I have 200 pages left, so we are going to see how long it takes me to finish this book. It is currently 5:53, about 6 p.m, and we'll see. We shall see. Maybe I'll be asleep by 10 o'clock. Maybe it'll be midnight. Who knows? We're gonna go ahead and read a little bit more of this book. My book. Okay, let me put my bookmark in here. Guys, I changed it to my Twilight shirt. I'm so excited. So it is about maybe 8 p.m. now. My phone is charging. It's across the room. I don't have it. It's about 8 p.m. now, and I am on page 510. I took a little break, like a little 30-minute break from reading, just so I could kind of just take a break. I have like 110 pages left of this book. Guys, the questions that I have are finally about to get answered. I have been waiting this entire book for this. Like, I'm not kidding. I've been waiting this entire book for this moment since we found out at page like 200 about this. So I'm excited. That, and then also just like everything that's been going on, I'm like, okay, it's all finally starting to come together and click and everything. So I'm getting really excited. About page like 350 to 400, somewhere around there, that's whenever this book really started to pick up and it started to make a lot more sense and things really started to get juicy, just get better. What I don't like is that the first like 300 pages of this book took me forever to get through it. Maybe that was my own fault, just with like school and stuff. Even whenever I picked it up to read it, I was like not excited to, but now I am. But I feel like that's every fantasy book that's like 600 pages long, they do that. I don't really know. Yeah, I'm probably gonna finish this book. I'm super excited. I'm kind of nervous to get to the ending of this. I'm not gonna lie. I'm like, I don't know if I want to. Yeah, I'm gonna continue reading. I'm gonna finish it tonight, finish it soon, and I'll up to you guys a little bit later whenever I'm done. This book is so infuriating. I'm finally about to get answers. They get interrupted again. I keep on getting clowned, like genuinely. What the heck? just a quick little update. Oh my goodness, so much is happening. So much is happening. I actually started highlighting in this book, which I haven't like highlighted I didn't highlight anything in Fourth Wing, and just most of this book I really haven't highlighted anything, but the last 100 pages I feel like I've highlighted so much because I'm like, oh my gosh, so many things are happening, so many things are being said, and I'm like, like the way that what was revealed earlier, I now just rethinking everything that happened in Fourth Wing. Like, I want to go back and reread the first book because everything just makes so much more sense now. It's like, I'm gonna say this, it's not the exact feeling that I got from Asimov, but like, if you read A Court of Mist and Fury, about how you rethink everything that was done in A Court of Thorns and Roses, the first book, that's kind of like the situation here. Like, I kind of get a little bit of Asimov vibes from what's happening and like how I'm thinking about the first book, like, because that's what I did with Akatar, and I'm doing it with this, and I'm like, ooh, what's going on? Oh my gosh, it's so good. Anyway, but yeah, I'm gonna finish this book. We shall see what else we're gonna do. I have like, what, 60 pages left? Oh my gosh, oh my gosh. I'm gonna get my reaction to the last 10 pages of this book. Something's already happened. Oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh, okay. Oh gosh, okay. Oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh. That's not... That's not the end. Did he just... Did he just... What? I need to digest it. Like, I need to talk to someone about this. What? Okay, it's the next day, guys. I've actually had some time to digest what the heck happened in Iron Flame. I'm not gonna lie, guys, the first 300 pages of this book, like, it wasn't slow because there was a lot happening, but I wasn't getting the answers I wanted. Like, there was nothing that I was like, oh yeah, like, this is why I keep on reading it. There was nothing like that happening. It was just like, I need to get through this book. After you get past like the 350 page mark, it got so good. We started getting a lot more answers, a lot more things started to happen. The last 100 pages of this book, oh my gosh, it changed the entire book for me. The ending of this book changed the entire thing for me. I'm going to venture out to say, if you have read the Vampire Academy series and you have read like that full series, you know what happens with our two main characters. This book, I know I kind of said this yesterday, like Asimov mixed with like Vampire Academy is this book for me. Like, that's like, it's mixing my two favorite things right now. It was just so good. And like the last 10 pages, I had to sit there after I finished the book and I was like, holy crap. But yeah, I did finish this book. That was a big portion of this video, but now we're gonna get on to other things. Also, I do want to say I did rate this book 4 stars. I did knock off 1 star just because I was like, it took me 300 pages to get into the book. So yeah, I did rate it 4 stars. I think it is really good. The third book, oh my gosh, guys, I'm excited for the third book. So let's talk about the rest of the reading plans for this week. Of course, Crescent City. I do want to finish this book by the end of this week if I can and listen to a lot of it. I do have 19 hours left of the audiobook, and I am on page 245 as I said yesterday, so we still have a big chunk to go through. I think this is 500 pages left. No, we have about 550 pages left of this book. Maybe I'll read some of this physically because I've been enjoying the audiobook a lot, but I think if I were to pick up this book physically, I would not have enjoyed it as much. So maybe I'll read a little bit just to see like exactly my thoughts for that. And then I did start Tessa Bailey's Wreck the Halls today, so we are going to also finish this by the end of this week for sure. That is pretty much my update. That's where I'm at. I'm gonna go do some things, have a fun little day, and I'll talk to you guys a little bit later tonight whenever I am reading some more. Hey guys, so it has actually been a couple days since the last time I have filmed something. I really haven't read anything since I finished Fourth Wing. I did pick up one book, which I'm about to talk about, but that's about it. I really haven't listened to any Crescent City just because I've just been editing a whole lot. I really haven't had time to sit and like listen to the book or anything like that, but hopefully tomorrow I am able to listen to it a little bit more. I did pick up a book yesterday, and I did read a little bit of it, which you guys saw in the day vlog that I had earlier in bookmas, and that was Wreck the Halls by Tessa Bailey. I got 115 pages into it on that day, and then I haven't picked it up since, which like for you guys it's been like so many days, and but for me it's been literally 2 days since I picked up this book. But tonight hopefully I'm able to read a lot of it. We can see how far I get into this book tonight. I think we can do like a little challenge with this. So with that being said, we are going to see how much I can read tonight and how far I can get into this book and see if I can finish it tonight, because I really do want to focus on Crescent City over the next week as I'm gone. So I really want to get this book done with, and if I can get it done tonight or early tomorrow morning, that would be perfect. So we're going to see how far I can get into it. So right now I'm on page 115, and there are 351 pages in this book, so I'm about a third of the way through, and with how fast this book reads, I will not be surprised if I can get it done tonight. But if you don't know what this book is about, it's about these two kids of two artists who were in a band together, but their parents hate each other just from some stuff that happened with their band. But the kids don't really know anything about what happened, and they definitely do not hate each other. They actually met whenever they were about 16, had a small conversation, and just kind of kept up with each other through media, but not like talking to one another. And about 14 years later they get to see each other again, but they are trying to get their parents to come onto this reality TV show kind of thing for a reunion, and then the two characters start to form a connection from that. And so it's actually been really cute. I've been loving it. I think this book is honestly really fun. I'm not usually one for like rom-com kind of things or super quick books like this, but I've been enjoying this book so much for like what it is and everything. I have not read a Tessa Bailey book, so this has been a very fun experience. I've actually heard that this is probably one of her better books that she's written, so I'm like, maybe I'll read some more of her new stuff. Not any of her old stuff, maybe some of her new stuff. But I've been loving this book. It's been great to get me into the holiday season. So I'm going to continue reading, see how far I can get, and update you guys with anything else that happens. Some nights I feel like I'm a 17-year-old living in a 20-year-old body, and other nights I feel like I'm a 30-year-old living in a 20-year-old body. Okay, so I just made chapter 16 in this book. I really don't like that they're 30, but they talk like they're in their 20s. The TV show producer lady calls them kid, and it's like they're 30 years old. The way they talk is just kind of weird. I'm like, I don't like that, but it's fine. I mean, it's supposed to be like a cheesy rom-com kind of book. It's just weird because it's like they're 30 but they talk like they're in their 20s, or like, I say in their 20s. Whenever I say that, I mean like they sound like they're 23, 24 years old. I'm gonna continue reading for a little bit longer. I really want to get this book done. I wish I had it on my Kindle, but I'm going to wake myself up a little more and continue reading, so yeah. Hey guys, so it is the next day. Let's talk about Wreck the Halls by Tessa Bailey. I ended up giving this book a 3.5 out of 5. On Goodreads, I just put it as a 3. But I really did enjoy this book. I thought it was really good. The writing was super nice. I really loved it. I kind of wish the ending was just a little bit more like not rushed. I don't know. I felt like it was really rushed, but I did like the ending. I really liked how their parents like got together and like just that whole entire storyline. I really wish the way that we've dived deep into like how B and his mom were, I kind of wish we got a little bit more of a reunion kind of thing with Melody and her mom. But that's like my only complaint. But like at the same time, for what it is, like I thought it was pretty good. It was really entertaining. Just a super fun little Christmas book, you know, to get into like the little spirit. I also like freaking knocked out this entire book last night. I read like 150 pages last night. Knocked it out, got it done. We wrecked it. You know what? We sleigh belted it. That has been like my saying all December long, sleigh belt. So that was Wreck the Halls. In this video, we completed Iron Flame. This has been like a book that I've been needing to finish for a really long time. So I'm really glad that we did it together. I did rate this book a 4.5. It is not a 5 stars just because like the first half of it, my goodness, I was dying during the first half of it. But the second half, the last like 150 pages for me made up the entire book. I can go through like a slow half of a fantasy book, whatever, it's fine, because like I know at the end of the day this is good, like I'm enjoying it at the end of the day. But the 150 pages of this book like really did it for me. I really enjoyed it, so I did give it a 4.5. It probably sits between a 4 and a 4.5, like 4.25, something like that. Yeah, I am excited for the next book. I really need some answers. As you guys saw in my reactions, I need some answers now. We did finish this book, thank goodness. So happy that I have it done, but now I have to wait like a whole year for the next one. So I will be reading Fourth Wing again at some point because I just want to. These are the only 2 books that we finished in this video, but that is because I do not have time to sit here and do a whole entire reading vlog of Crescent City. I did get to listen to a little bit more of it this morning, so I'm on chapter 27 on page 275. So I got through a little bit more of it today. I'm almost to halfway. I mean, like, kind of, not really, but maybe. So yeah, I'm really excited to continue reading this book. I'm excited to get to the next one. Just like everything that's been going on so far, like it's been entertaining this entire time, but I do think if I were to read this physically, I would not be enjoying it as much. I am really enjoying the audiobook of it. But guys, we pretty much got through my entire December TBR and I am so excited about it. I really hope that you guys enjoy this video. If you guys did, make sure to subscribe, give it a like, stick around a little bit because we have one more day of Bookmas. One more day of Bookmas, guys. Oh my gosh, I can't believe it's already like almost over. But we do have one more day, so stick around for that. And I will see you all tomorrow for the last day of Bookmas. I love you all so much. Peace out.